Hello students, how are you? I hope you are fine, and I hope you have seen the first part of this video and you are now familiar with some of the terms related to the spherical mirrors, because after that only we would be able to go further with this chapter, right? So let's move ahead. So here we were at the end of the first part. Now we'll move ahead. Next topic is image formation by spherical mirrors. How images are formed, and for that we show them by drawing ray diagrams. So here some rules are there for drawing the ray diagrams. There are 4 rules. For drawing the ray diagrams, we take 4 different types of rays. Now here, if a ray is parallel to the principal axis, this is the principal axis here, and if a ray is parallel to the principal axis, then after reflection from the mirror, it will pass through the focus. Okay, this is in case of a concave mirror, and here it is convex mirror, right? You can observe the rays, and for drawing the ray diagram, you should always remember to draw arrows at the proper place to show the direction of incident ray and reflected ray. So these diagrams would be treated incorrect if the arrows are not made. Reflected rays always point towards the mirror. Incident rays always point towards the mirror, and reflected rays always away from the mirror. Okay, so this is convex mirror. Here also you can see when this incident ray is reflected back, it moves away from the mirror. Then when it is extended on the other side, it passes through the focus. Okay, so a ray parallel to the principal axis passes through the focus after reflection. This is the first rule. Now for second, another we will see incident ray which passes through the focus, then after reflection from the mirror it emerges parallel to the principal axis, right? So in this case also this is the incident ray. Now after reflection it is emerging parallel to the principal axis. This is the second rule. So you should remember these rules properly. The next, incident ray passing through the center of curvature. All of you remember this point. Incident ray passing through the center of curvature reflects back through the same path. Gets reflected through the same path. Okay, it is reflected back, means only one ray you have to draw. This is the same direction of incident ray as well as the reflected ray. Now the next rule, ray incident obliquely. This is the pole. A ray which is incident at some angle at P, then it gets reflected by the same angle obliquely. Okay, so here angle I is equal to angle R. You can observe same in the convex mirror also. Okay, I hope you have understood these 4 rules. 4 rays. Out of these 4 rays, you have to take any 2 rays to draw the ray diagram.